Hello my lovely, I'm SJ, this is Infinite Fire Readings, and I wanted to bring to you today a special recording on how to use tarot cards as tools to unblock your mind around what it is you're trying to manifest. I've been doing this the past couple of nights and I found it incredibly useful and incredibly calming, to say the least, which I think is definitely a step forward. I wanted to talk about that because it's a fantastic topic. So I'm going to jump straight on into it. I mean, you can do this pretty much for any subject as well. So you can do it for career, you can do it for a specific person, you can do it for finances, you can do it for health. It doesn't matter. The best part though is that tarot cards always show you your inner self. So they show you the most dominant thought will come to the forefront when you see a card. I've got my cards here. I'm going to be using the Fountain Tarot. They're a little bit oversaturated in that shot. The Fountain Tarot, oh that's so funny, I opened it up to the 8 of Cups, which is actually what I first opened it to. So I might give it a knock because obviously my energy is still kind of in there. Give it a bit of a shuffle. And yeah, we'll get into it. I'll just show you really basically, this is for if you have tarot cards or if you have a tarot set in particular. However, you can use this technique if you are simply watching tarot as well. If you are watching a reading or you're being given a reading and you're seeing cards and they have a specific meaning to you that is not one that you like, you might think, oh no, see, that's the truth, how can I escape it, or something like that. I wanted to talk about that and eliminate those. So let's get straight on into it. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping them everywhere, bear with me. We will start with, for instance, SP. So I'll just give them another quick few shuffles. So say you're wanting to know what your thoughts are around your SP. It's really fantastic to do this because it's going to show them and you're going to be able to rewrite those thoughts and start affirming the opposite. And you can also write it down in a diary if you like, in order to get rid of them and to rewrite what it is that you want. So whatever works. Okay, we've got our cards, they're all shuffled and we want to know what's going on with our SP. You can do it for as many or as few cards as you like. It's really your own personal choice to do this. Though you start, you got your cards, and you're going to go, what is my SP thinking of me? Yeah, so we'll jump in. Oh my gosh, we'll open it up. And I've got the Queen of Swords. To me, this means my SP thinks that I say it how it is. Whether or not that's beneficial to me, I don't know. That's just how I'm going to see it, right? So I think that's relatively neutral. I know there's really no such thing as neutral thought. So generally, I might have two thoughts around that, so I might be like, it's good and bad. So there we go. What I can do is affirm my SP thinks I say it as I want it, and that's a good thing. So my SP loves that I say it as it is. My SP loves that I say it how it is. My SP loves that I say it how it is. My SP loves that I say it how it is. Let's get a better example. So I'm going to go, what do they think of me? Oh, these are beautiful cards. So we've got the sun coming up here. There we go, the sun. You see it. It's a bit glary, but the sun. So like, what does my SP think of me? They think I'm the most amazing person they've ever met. My SP thinks I'm the most amazing person that they've ever met. My SP thinks that I'm the most amazing person that they've ever met. These are really good examples. I'm trying to find one that might be like not. So say I'll crack it open. Okay, here we go. This is a good one. So 7 of Coins has come out, right? It's to do with hard work and toiling. So say you crack open this card and then a thought might come to you if you're like, what is my SP thinking of me? You might go, oh, my SP thinks that I'm hard work. That might be a thought that comes in. It's going to be a natural thought. It's not something that you create in that you're trying to pick something. It's the first thought that comes to mind. So you go, great, I just found the most dominant thought that came up. So you go, do I want that to be the case? No. So now let's change it. So I'm going to rewrite that now. So clearly I have a thought that my SP thinks I'm hard work. So I'm going to change it now. My SP thinks it's easy to be around me. My SP thinks it's easy to be around me. My SP thinks it's easy to be around me. My SP thinks it's easy for me to be around me. My SP thinks it's easy to be around me. My SP, like, it is so easy for my SP to be around me. It's so easy for my SP to be around me. It's so easy for my SP to be around me. It's so easy for my SP to be around me. It's so easy for my SP to be around me. So I change it. I change the thought that's coming up and I turn it into a thought I want. And you can do this and you go through the deck and it actually creates so much soothingness because it really pinpoints the thoughts that we don't realize that we're consciously having. Or that we're unconsciously having. So I'll get another one. They're pretty beautiful ones. So my SP is inspired by me. I am their long-term dream, because I've got the Ace of Wands and the Star card here, card of Aquarius. So my SP is inspired by me, I am their long-term dream. My SP is inspired by me, I am their long-term dream. My SP is inspired by me, I am their long-term dream. The fact that these cards are coming out for me is a great sign that I am on a good path myself, so I like that. Though it's funny though, because I pulled out some like not so, well the way I saw the cards weren't so great, right? Okay, here we go. So here's another one. So you've got the Six of Swords. So this could be like, my SP is moving on from me. Like maybe that's the thought that jumps into your head to start with. So we want to rewrite that. So we go, cross it out. My SP is moving into calmer waters with me. My SP is moving into calmer waters with me. My SP is moving into calmer waters with me. My SP is moving into calmer waters with me. My SP is moving into calmer waters with me. So I feel like that's, yeah, sort of explaining it pretty well. Here we go, another one, Temperance in the reverse. So I might be like, that means that my SP doesn't have balance with me. So I'm going to change that, because that's the first thought that comes up, right? So I'm going to go can it out. Like this is if you're having those negative thoughts. What do I want it to be? So my SP always has balance with me. My SP feels balanced around 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 me. And as you're going as well, you can write these down and take the affirmations that work for you. So yeah, it's a really good one, and it's a really quick way to find out how you're actually thinking about a situation and change the thoughts that you're having so that you can continue to affirm for what you want. And you can do this as much or as little as you want. I found that the other night when I was just feeling frantic about, you know, my manifestations, and I started opening up cards and I was like, oh no, and I realized, I'm like, hold on, that's great. This card is showing me what I'm thinking, that's all. This card is unblocking my thoughts to me. So what am I thinking? This, all right, I don't want to be thinking that. Let's change it to a thought I want to be thinking. And then I repeated it 5-10 times and got into the flow. A couple of minutes can be good as well, which is what John Cahoe from Mind Power says. So we'll do a few more examples. I'll find some cards when they pop out. The Eight of Cups on the bottom again. So you might be like, my SP is walking away from me, you know? So you're gonna go, nah, let's change that thought. So my SP is walking towards me. 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 Repeat it as long as you like to feel calm about it. So I just wanted to point that out. It is a really good technique. Here's another one. So what's my SP thinking about me? Six of Cups in the reverse. So Six of Cups is the card of soulmates, childhood memories, nostalgia. If I'm asking what is my SP thinking of me and I pull this card up in the reverse, that to me is like releasing soulmate connection. So maybe I'm like, oh no, they're releasing me as a soulmate connection. So okay, I've just found the thought that's limiting me. We'll cross it out and go, my SP sees me as their only soulmate. My SP sees me as their only soulmate. My SP sees me as their only soulmate. I am the only soulmate for SP. 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 You get what I mean? So yeah, I just thought I'd put it out there. One more again, Two of Wands in the reverse. So that would be not knowing which way to walk or not having any options. So my SP doesn't know what option to take with me. You change it. My SP knows exactly how to move forward with me. My SP knows exactly how to move forward with me. My SP wants to move forward with me. My SP wants to move forward with me. My SP is planning to move forward with me. My SP is planning to move forward with me. My SP sees a future with me. My SP sees a future with me. Take whatever it is that's in contrast to the thought that you don't want, and then cross it out and write the opposite thought and start affirming it like 5-10 times over. Whenever you're feeling frantic, you can do this. It's a really good way to clear out and really quickly see what the negative thoughts are that are auto-impressing, right? So, because sometimes we have these worries and these stresses, but these are all linked to thoughts. However, they've become such auto-programming, like in a computer, that they're really condensed and really quick. So they're kind of just like beep, 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 and they're a bunch of feelings, and it's kind of like, ah. So it's good to stop and go, hold on, what is the thought attached to the feeling that I have here that I don't like, right? And from there, you can look at the thought and change the thought, and therefore change the feeling. Well, I'm kind of a believer that feelings in themselves are manifestations. The emotion in itself is part of the manifestation. So if you are having the bad feelings, it is usually because you're associating the feelings with the thoughts, so also you don't really want those thoughts to come about. They are definitely in our favor, emotions. They are very, very good guides. Yeah, so anyway, I mean, I'm still learning about that as well, so I just wanted to put that out there. Cool. That's what I wanted to give you for this video for you. Thank you so much for being part of the family here. I really appreciate it. I love your support tremendously. It really means a lot to me, obviously, because I just love giving these videos to you and being able to do this. So yeah. Oh, I like that. We'll end with the 8 of coins, which is about work, flow. My SP puts in the work with our relationship. My SP puts in the work with our relationship. My SP puts in the work with our relationship. My SP puts in the work with our relationship. My SP puts in the work with our relationship. That's pretty beautiful. I love that. So yeah, I hope that does assist you. Feel free to comment below. Thank you again for your support, and I'll catch you in your next reading and video. Bye.